Hi guys, I'm going to do that spring makeup look that I promised you absolutely ages ago. First thing I'm going to tell you is I've done this whole look using the Coastal Scents 28 piece eyeshadow neutral palette, which I absolutely love. This thing is amazingly pigmented and the colours look like that. First thing I'm going to do is fill in my eyebrow using that dark brown there. I've kind of done that one on that side, but the other one looks a little bit like it needs fixing. So I've always got loads of random missing chunks in this area here. So I'm just going to go in with that. And I'm not going to make them look absolutely the same because I don't agree that they need to. I just want to fill out all the spaces that's I can see that's making it really different. So first thing, I have put my foundation on, my concealer, my powder, and I've basically done this eye, which like I said in the video was really neutral, but the only emphasis really was the lips, which I'm going to show you right at the end. So first thing I'm going to do is take a flat brush and go in with this really nice pink colour, so the third one along the top. It's really lovely pinky sort of shimmery kind of colour. So I'm going to just grab a flat brush and just literally pat that onto my lid. As my under eye concealer, I've gone in with my Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector, and then on top of that I've put my MAC NW30. So that's just going to go on the lid. Doesn't need to be very tidy. As you know, I don't like to be tidy with my eyeshadow. Next thing I'm going to do is go in with this brown colour. It kind of reminded me of Soft Brown by MAC. And I'm just going to take that, and that's just going to be my transition-y colour for the crease. So I'm just going to put that in right above. So it's only meant to be a transition-y colour. It's not meant to be major colour payoff or anything. We're just going to use that to blend out the pink, and then use it to kind of almost slightly just, I suppose, define the crease, but it's not really meant to do too much. As you know, I don't like to spend ages doing my eyeshadow because I'm really quite messy when it comes to eyeshadows and stuff. So that's just going to go on there. And the next thing I'm doing, and this is a really quick look, you guys are going to be like, is that what you did? Next thing I'm going to do is go in with this colour here, which actually reminds me of Beauty Marked by MAC. And I'm just going to take this angled MAC brush, which is a 272, and I'm literally just going to dab the end of it in there and get the smallest amount of colour, and I'm just going to place that in the position where I want the most concentrated colour, just there. And then I'm going to bring it up into my crease. And it is kind of a cut creasy type look, but it's, I know we kind of blend it out quite a bit, so it's really not that harsh. And then I'm going to feather the rest of the colour in a little bit because I don't want it to be too kind of harsh. So just tidy up the edge with my finger. And you can always take, if it's too dark for you, you can always take just a clean brush and then just clean up the edges a little bit. So I'm just going to get the colour on there that I want, and then just start kind of bringing it up into the top area of the crease. You can just kind of keep sweeping this colour in because it's okay if the edge is a bit darker, because that's sort of what we want. So it is a little bit darker than I would want, so I'm going to go back in with my MAC 217, take the soft brown again, and then just kind of go over it. And this proves to be a really nice transition-y colour. So next thing I'm going to do is take a really small pencil-y type brush, and I'm going to go in, if I can't find it, can't find the one I was just using, go in with a really small pencil-y type looking brush, and I am going to use, this black grey right on the end in the corner, and again I'm just literally going to dab that in, and this is literally just going to go in this corner bit here, and it's not going to go anywhere else. So it's literally just to define that corner bit there, and then you can bring it in just a tiny bit if you want. But that is basically it for the eyeshadow. All I'm going to do is my highlighty bit. So I'm going to take the brush that I took the pink on, clean it off, and then just go in with this like white, off-white colour right at the end, and then just kind of sweep that underneath my eyelid and into the inner corner. I told you this was like really sloppy. Like, I wanted to show you that you can do this like really quickly. And then I'm going to take like a pencil brush from MAC and go in with the colour that looks like Beauty Marked again. And I'm just going to run that underneath the actual eyelid, because, you know, we like to add a little bit of definition to the look. And that is basically it with the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to put the palette away. And then I'm going to go in with Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Bourbon, and just kind of run that along my waterline. Again, just for like a little bit of definition. You can see how much concealer I've put on because I've just left like a dent in my concealer. Then I'm going to go in with my Lancome Hypnose. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not going to do that now. I'm going to go in with my liquid liner, which is the same one that I use every single day because I love it. And I'm just going to use that to line my top lid. And the thing is, when I had this look on in my video, like when I had my spring face of the day, the eyes didn't look this dark because it was all like bleached out in the lighting, but this is basically what I did. But like I said, my lighting by the window is like totally bleached out, so you couldn't actually see anything that I did. So that's basically it for the eyes. I'm just going to do my mascara using black Lancome Hypnose because I absolutely love this. I love the fact that it's kind of thick and it's like dried out a little bit, which makes it like actually stick to my lashes, which is really nice. It's kind of a bit on the clumpy side, but I really don't mind that. If it makes my lashes stand out and look a little bit fuller, then that's absolutely fine with me. So I'm going to do my face. So I actually used my MAC bronzing powder, and that was just in my Refined Deeper Bronze and my MAC Contour 109 brush. So I'm just going to kind of like suck in my cheeks and do that and bring it up a little bit. And you know, it is the spring, we can do a little bit of glowy look here and there. I'm gonna go underneath with that just to make my face look slimmer, and that's just gonna go up there. Same again. I really like the whole like nose contouring thing. Like, I've been doing it loads of videos. Like, I'm still trying to get the hang of it because, as you know, some of you like to tell me that my nose looks overly contoured, and that's fine because obviously I need to know. But sometimes in real life I don't do it that dark. It's only like in literally the videos where it looks really dark, and then I'm like, okay, like that's blatantly looks like I've got black stuff because I haven't cleaned the brush properly. Totally haven't cleaned my brush. So let's not use that brush. I don't really have anything else I can use. I might have to leave it. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to have to leave it. And then I'm going to go in with my Bella Bamba, which is kind of, I've definitely hit pan on it. I absolutely love it. And it's just a really nice blush and highlighter, like all in one. And you can see that shininess, like when I do that. I love it. Very expensive. I don't know if I'd buy it again. But again, it was like one of those, let me treat myself, because as you know, every now and then I like to treat myself to new stuff. So last thing I'm going to show you is the lips, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to take Hover Lip Liner by MAC, which is, strangely enough, it's like a brown, just a bit darker than my own lip colour, but it is a brown. But it's just to define my lips so that when the orange goes on top, it looks kind of good. So, and I'd say it has like the slightest orangey like undertone to it because it is slightly on the orangier brown. And then I'm going to go in with, and this is like the finale of this look, it's crazy colouring, but I absolutely love it. It's number 422 in the Maybelline Colour Sensational, and it's called Coral Tonic. And it's like this really bright coral, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment. I always go in by like dabbing it on to start with, because sometimes I think as a stain it looks really, really nice just like that. But so it shows up on the camera, I'm just going to go in a bit darker. You can, like, if you've got the girl balls, then you can definitely just swipe it straight on. I don't like to do that because I'm terrified that I might not like it. But that is just going to go, and I'm just going to dab that on. You can definitely build up the intensity, but I like to dab because then it gives it more like a little bit of a like matte type finish. So that is basically my spring makeup tutorial. I would let my hair down so you can kind of see the finished look, but my hair is like greasy as anything. Oh no, it doesn't look too bad because you can't see the top of it. But that is basically my springy makeup look. I might attempt like a couple of other type springy looks if you guys want to see them, because obviously I'm really loving like the bright pink lips and stuff as well. So I might attempt it with like bright pink lips and you guys see what you think. And I will see you in the next video.